Hey everybody, it's Kira and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing an unhaul for you guys. I don't do this very often because I don't really get rid of books that often. You can't see all of them, but I like having a large book collection. But every once in a while you just gotta get rid of some books. So most of these I'm going to be bringing to half price books so I can get hopefully at least a little bit of money off of them. So yeah, I'll just go through the books I'm getting rid of. So first up we have Monsters of Men by Patrick Ness. This is because I got the new cover, so I do have a copy of it, so now I don't need two copies. So now I have all three in the new covers, which is very nice, but don't need this version anymore. And then pretty much the rest of these are going to be books that I've read that I just am not interested in keeping around or rereading. I love rereading books, but sometimes books I like to keep, I just am not ever gonna get around to them again. So this first one is Bloodleaf by Crystal Smith. I honestly don't remember a whole lot about this book. It was blood magic related stuff. I think this was the one that had a character that fell off a cliff but didn't they didn't see the body, and I should have known that they weren't actually dead, but then they weren't dead, and for some reason I was surprised, and then I was like, why was I surprised? We didn't see the body, and you need to see the body if you're gonna believe that a character is dead. So yeah, and I think this is gonna be the first in a series, but I just was not that interested. The Sin Eater by Francine Rivers was a very good book, but I like some of her other books better, and I just don't see myself reading this ever again. Storyteller by Patricia Riley Giff. I just finished this last month, or in December, and didn't really like it, so I'm not going to keep it. What World Is Left by Monique Polak. This is it's like memoir, historical fiction kind of thing about a girl who is in a concentration camp in Czechoslovakia. I, again, am probably just not going to reread it, so I just don't really want it. This series, the Angel, what is this called? The Shannon Saga. This first book, I just threw one on the floor. This first book is called City of Angels, and then we have Angel's Flight and Angel of Mercy. I remember nothing about these books. They're historical fiction of some kind, and I did read them at one point in time, but it's been years, and honestly, I just am never going to read them again. Then we have The Kingdom Keepers 3, 4, and 5. So we have Disney in Shadow, Power Play, and Shell Game. I actually love this series, but I just own these three, and I really haven't been looking to collect any of the other ones. So I'm like, I just don't need to keep these on my shelves, taking up more space. Again, I love this series though, and probably at some point in time in the future, I will try and get the whole series. The first book I think is still, to this day, my favorite, Disney After Dark. It's about teenagers who go into, or they become park guides for Disney in Orlando. So Disney World in Orlando, they become these holographic park guides, so they are filmed on a bunch of green screens so then they can make holograms of them. But then what they don't know is there's some magic involved, and so when they go to sleep at night, they wake up in the Disney parks as half hologram, so half light and half human. And then they find out that all of the Disney characters are actually alive, and the bad guys, all the villains, are trying to take over the parks and stuff. So it's been a while since I've read them, but this one obviously is about Epcot. Power Play is Hollywood Studios, I think, and then Shell Game is they go on, is this the one they go on a cruise? Either they go on the cruise or they do the water parks that are around. I don't even remember, it's been a while. Oh, it is the cruise. The Disney Dream leaves Port Canaveral on a historic cruise to Los Angeles. There we go. So this series is very, very good. I highly encourage you to read it, but I just decided I don't really need to keep these anymore. Same kind of thing with Fever Code by James Dashner. This is the only Maze Runner book that I own, and again, I don't see myself rereading it anytime soon, and I just don't really need to keep it. This series is also very fantastic, though. And then last up, we have Ink and Bone by Rachel Kane. I, for some reason, did not like this, which was really sad because it's about, libraries and stuff, and, in a world where like books are outlawed and so the main character's like stealing books or something. I don't even remember, but I just didn't really like it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. So yeah, those are all the books that I am getting rid of. Hopefully I will get at least a little bit of money off of them, and I have a tiny bit more room on my bookshelves now to hopefully fit some new favorites on there. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to follow me on social media, all my links will be in the description as always. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!